Okay, this little video is going to show you how to operate the geopump that I'm going to send you. It's going to come in that black box, and it's going to contain the pump itself, which is right there, the external battery, which is right here, the cable that connects the pump to the battery, a charging cable for the battery, which you should do every night, and then an additional cable which you could use your car as a power source, but you probably won't be close enough to your car to use it. Anyway, and then here the pump itself consists of the pump head, which is what the C-Flex or silicone tubing will be installed in, and then it also has a speed control, an on-off, red being off, and then a forward and backward, so you'll want to be in the forward position. And the speed is essential because when you're collecting voltos, you're going to want that to be at a lower speed so you don't introduce so much air bubbles. And so now what you're going to want to do is connect or install the silicone or C-Flex tubing into the pump head. So basically it just fits as simple as this. You just want to make sure that you get it into those black teeth there, and then you can clamp it down. Just make sure you don't have any weird pinch going on or it won't pull the sample through. Now what you do is you have your sample tubing in your water source, and then on this end you'll be going straight into your sample container. And if you use a filter, you'll install a filter, which we'll show you in just a second. And typically on this end what you'll do is you'll have this same Teflon or HDPE tubing attached to this end to go into your sample container, because you're not going to want to use a ton of the C-Flex tubing because you're probably going to have a limited amount of it, and it's pretty expensive, I think. But anyway, so now you're ready to sample. So what you'll do is make sure your tubing is installed correctly, and then you'll go and you'll hit the on. And that's simply it. There you can see that your sample is collecting, and then you just go to turn it off. And again, like I was saying, this is what controls your speed. So now if you were going to collect a filtered sample, you would take this end of your tubing here, and you would attach your filter. I'll just set that there, and you'll take this filter, which is your high volume 0.45 micron, and it'll have an arrow on it. This one doesn't, but the one you're getting will. That will show you the direction of flow, so you'll know which way to install the tubing. So basically your tubing is just going to install on the end there, and then this end will be what goes into your sample container. And like I said on the phone, what you're going to want to do is install this, turn on your pump, and allow the filter itself to saturate with water. So wait until you have a little bit of volume in this baggie that it comes in, to ensure that you've saturated the filter prior to sampling. And then once that's done, you can turn off the pump, take off this plastic bag, and then put this directly into your sample container, which I believe is only metal, so you'll only be doing this for one of the analysis, and that is basically the operation of the pump.